it brings about people working together to create something great.
Do you have any philosophy in life? What drives you? What guides you?
What drives me really, I think, is the desire to prove to myself that I can do anything I want. Really.
To yourself? Just
to myself. And I keep telling people that when I do something absolutely fabulous, I know it, and it's sometimes when I'm showering, I'm happy and I scream and I'm excited. It's not because somebody saw it, but I set goals for myself. And I think that is important because, which is why I simply can't understand people who are lousy at work, and then they say it's because the conditions are not, because the salary is not big enough, or because the perks are not good enough. What are you proving to yourself if you not achieving anything and you blaming it on everything? I believe that if I've got nothing else to prove to myself, I would move on. And if I've got something to prove to myself, the fact that the salary isn't big enough still motivates me because I've got a different goal. The goal is to, so for example, in this job, I really just want to do it and prove to myself that I can actually do it properly. And so if next year I don't get a pay rise, I'll still set out achieving my objectives because it's a goal that I've set for myself. And I think that inner drive to achieve something is something that young people need, because then you don't rely on whether people are recognizing what you have done, but you're relying on satisfying that inner desire to achieve something.
Okay. So it's an inner drive within you, and you want to make sure that you satisfy that regardless of whatever condition. How is this something that comes naturally, or can you instill that passion in people?
I don't know, to be honest. I guess part of me is trying to change the circumstances that I was born into, because I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth, far from it. And I think part of me also is just proving myself right, because I've always believed that I can do anything I set myself up to do. And I just want to demonstrate to myself that indeed I can. I don't know whether I'm making any sense.
Yes, you are.
I can't quite describe it, you see, but it's just, and I'm sure, I don't know whether you know, I think an analogy that I use very well is the game of golf. I'm a golfer, by the way. And in golf, as long as you play better than you did yesterday, it doesn't matter what anybody else plays. Okay. As a golfer, you are happy because you've done better than you have ever done before.
Okay.
And I think, unfortunately, we are in an environment where we encourage a lot of competition. So, for example, your son is in a class of 10, and last term he had 80 in math, but he was first. If this year he has 85 and he's second, generally we make them feel as if they've not done as well as they did last year. Well, actually,
he did better.
He did better. The fact that somebody else beat him is not relevant as far as I am concerned. And so my philosophy is compete against yourself. Strive to do better than you've ever done, not necessarily to beat the next person. Because if you do that, then everybody will achieve the best they can. And then everybody will support everybody else to achieve the best they can, because otherwise people, by suppressing others, you appear to be doing well. You know, I don't know whether I'm making sense.
Yeah.
So it really is